Welcome back to G40 Alt Universe. It is the end of round 7 and I will be filling in for Piloto once again as he is away from the board at the moment. Should be a nice quick turn. We've got ANZAC and France to do. No combat moves, just a bit of shuffling around. So let's just jump straight in. We have for ANZAC purchases of 5 infantry in a stack of 3 and a stack of 2. That will come to 15 IPCs all spent. So as I said, no combat, but we are going to do a little bit of rejigging. So here in C3 we have 4 infantry. Let's move 3 of them to C8 to join up with the Chinese there. A bit further north we've got a few more movements. Let's see. Our fleet in 42. All of it, so that's a cruiser, destroyer, carrier and 2 transports. Moving to 34, we've got 3 infantry in A2 moving into A4, and all the ground units in A4. That's 2 infantry, 1 mech, 1 AA gun moving to A6, and we've also got this army group here. All of it is going to retreat back. We're not even going to leave a infantry blocker. We're just going to move it all back here. So infantry, 3 artillery, 1 mech, 2 tanks, 1 AA gun, 2 more tanks, and 2 fighters, and a tactical bomber. On the retreat from the Japanese, who are moving forwards, or at least posturing to do so. That is it for all of the ANZAC forces, so let's have a look and see how much we will collect. But of course not before we place our units. We're going to place 3 in A4 and 2 in A2. ANZAC is at 11 IPCs on the chart, and we have 1 national objective, which is to have our shipping lanes open. So 11 plus 3, according to my math, is 14. So ANZAC will collect 14 IPCs. Just a quick scan for convoy raids. Don't think there are any. And that's the end of ANZAC. France, well, there's not much left of France. Actually, the only French units are these 2 here. We've got 1 absolute mad lad cruiser that's just shot down an Italian bomber. Unlucky there, Contango. It was a nice shot, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't cheering out loud when that bomber got shot down. So this cruiser, this heroic cruiser, is going to move down to 83, and then that's just going to join up with the rest of the fleet, the British and Americans, of which all of this stuff, for anyone who isn't aware, all of this stuff is in here. It's just space saving. And the submarine, we're going to move over here to Sea Zone 58 and see if we can't sink a couple of IPCs worth of shipping. So hopefully these convoy markers will serve as a reminder. Contango with Europe, there's 2 IPCs up for grabs there, or up for sinks rather. Potentially to be sunk there. That's it. Let's do a quick recap of the board then. For the French, we have 1 heroic cruiser and 1 submarine in 58. That's it. Sadly, France will live again. I'm sure we can restore the former glory of the French, but not yet. Over here in China, in C8 for ANZAC, we have 3 infantry, and in C3 we have 1 infantry. We have our main army group here now in A6, consisting of 3 infantry, 2 mech. We've got 3 artillery, 4 tanks, 2 AA guns, 2 fighters, and a tactical. And then in A5, or A4 rather, just behind, we have 6 infantry. And just behind that in A2 we have 2 infantry, and we still have our fleet of a cruiser, destroyer, aircraft carrier with nothing on it, and 2 transport ships in C Zone 34. And that is it for the end of round 7. Next up is Germany for round 8. We've got a lot of stuff on the march, probably towards Russia. It's getting very tense. Good luck, Contango. Hope the turn goes well. And all the best for round 8. Take care.